Could steel-toed boots stop a bullet? That is the question we're gonna answer today. My name is Parker. Welcome back to Life, where we take anything and everything, we shoot it with guns, and we see what happens. You've probably heard of steel-toed boots. They look like a regular boot, but on the inside, they have an extremely durable steel plate to protect your little toesies from dropping things on it, or if you're working a blue-collar job, from getting it smashed, hit, I don't know, damaged. So we thought, could they stop a bullet? They're designed to stop a bunch of stuff that could be very heavy, very dangerous for you. Could they stop a bullet if you were shot in the foot? So we're gonna start small with the 22, see what a 22 does to these. We have several pair here, and we're gonna shoot them with everything that we have, Zach, to see exactly what they would stop. So like I said, we're gonna start with 22. We'll work our way up, all the way up to 50 cal. So just in case your foot was shot by a 50 cal and you needed protection, maybe it'll stop it. Probably not. So we're going to destroy some boots today. We actually picked these up at Academy, who is actually the sponsor of today's video. Academy Sports and Outdoors. You can pick up socks, hoodies,
Parker,
sporting.
they're not a sponsor.
Grills.
Are you doing an ad read for Academy?
I thought you said they were sponsoring. They gave us these boots.
No, I just ran over there today and spent like $500 on these boots.
Just keep it in. People think we're more official or something. Academy. Okay, starting out small with our 22. We have Fred in position over there. I don't know how flexible he is, but somehow he has his little toesies up against his chest. And we're gonna see if the steel in these steel-toed boots would stop a bullet. Starting out with our 22, we're starting out with our little Ruger. Wait, what is this? With our little Ruger Mark IV. Gotta be kind of accurate today, Zach.
Little target.
Yeah, this might be tough.
You're pretty close though, man.
Well, still a tough shot though. We're probably 30 yards out.
5 maybe, tops.
Doesn't look that, the camera makes it look.
No, I mean, I'm looking with my own eyes. It's like 5 yards probably.
Still a hard shot. Here we go. 22 against the steel-toed boot. Good luck, Fred. Got it.
Yeah, that was a good shot. I'll give you that.
Okay, bullet entered right here, and to give you an idea, that steel like kind of wraps around the front here, and then it ends about here. Okay, so first off, check the back, see if it went through. I'm not seeing an exit. So it appears that the bullet was stopped. And oh yeah, this feels like a completely normal.
Not even a bulge?
No, literally nothing. I don't even know if you'd even feel it in your feet. I'm not gonna lie. It feels completely normal. So don't test it if you're watching this. Don't do that at home. But in theory, if you got shot with a 22 wearing steel-toed boots, you would be completely fine, at least according to our test today. Okay, so the plan is to shoot a fresh boot each time we move up to a higher caliber, but because the 22 just bounced off and did nothing to our first boot, I'm gonna shoot this boot again for our next caliber, which is gonna be our 380. So we're shooting this Ruger Security, and this gun's shooting like an inch high, so I'm gonna aim like right in here. Hopefully we get a good shot. See if this one would stop a bullet. All right, here we go. This is our 380 FMJ against our steel-toed boot. Of course it hits low. Okay, so I nailed it, just like I knew I would, dead center.
Well, you missed it the first time.
Just edit it out. Okay, so we can see the bulge here and the little crack. That is a tiny little exit there in the rubber from the first shot that I shot low, missing the steel and going through Fred. Sorry, buddy. Second shot hit here, right on our steel, and it is completely fine in there, Zach. I do feel a little bulge, but definitely not enough to like break a toe, in my opinion. So the Full Metal Jacket 380 was completely stopped by the steel toe. I'm trying to see if I see any like fragments in here or anything. I don't. So maybe you'd have a little bruise. I think you would definitely feel that one, but it did stop it. Okay, we're moving over to our fresh boot now, and we're shooting our Glock 19. We have a round of 9mm here. We're shooting a hollow point, and we'll see what the hollow point 9mm will do against our steel-toed boot. All right, you guys know the drill. Every time I shoot the 9mm, I do a trick shot. I eject the round, try to get it to come back into the chamber. I've never gotten it. Maybe today will be the day.
You're never gonna get it either.
I'm gonna get it right now. I didn't get it. I'm gonna try again. I didn't get it. Maybe next time. All right, here we go. Glock 19, shooting our 9mm. Fred, where is his head today?
All over the place, man.
Did you get it though, because his head fell off? All right, here we go. Got it. Oh man, let's see what happened. All right, I'm not seeing a hole through Fred, Zach. It's a good sign. It's really hard to see the exit on rubber like this, but I'm not seeing anything at first glance. Let's give it a feel. Oh wow, that is the biggest bulge so far. Big bulge, no exit. So conclusion, I mean, it stopped it. I can fit, my index finger is in between the bulge and the bottom of the boot right now, and it is tight. So I think we're talking broken toes at this point, but it did stop it, but that would hurt really bad. Okay, so our boots have stopped everything so far. So we're gonna move up to a fresh pair of boots over here and then move up to the 1911. Zach, I figured this time you could just put them on and then I'll just shoot you in the foot.
No, I'm not doing that.
It stopped everything so far. And we know the 45 ACP is actually a slower round, so it's probably gonna be fine.
There's no way I'm taking that chance.
Just, why?
I'm not letting you shoot me in the foot.
Come on. You never let me shoot you in the foot.
Why don't you put them on? Let me shoot you in the foot.
Nah, way too risky. Okay, here we go. We're moving up to our hollow point round of 45 ACP, shooting our 1911. We have a fresh pair of boots out here ready to go, and we will see what will the 45 ACP do against our steel-toed boots. What do you think, Zach?
I think it's gonna stop it again. What do you think?
I think so too. Alrighty, here we go. Firing.
Good shot.
Thanks. Okay, that is our hole from earlier where I missed low on the steel. This was a solid hit on the steel. Not seeing an exit on the back here. Feel the inside, and ouch, that would hurt, Zach. Okay, so the boot did stop the bullet. It stopped our 45 ACP, but I'm feeling maybe even a little bit more bulge than the 9 mil in there. I think we're looking at definitely broken toes. Did stop the round though. So what now, Zach?
44 Magnum, I think.
44 Magnum to the foot. I'm glad you weren't wearing those. That would have been bad. Yeah, probably wouldn't have been a good idea.
Yeah, well, it was your idea, so.
No, it wasn't. 1911, Zach, I figured this time you could just put them on and then I'll just shoot you in the foot. Okay, moving up to our 44 Magnum revolver, and we're shooting a hollow point round of 44 Magnum. Little fun fact, this is the same gun that I actually used when I took down a bear in a Walmart in 2010. Did I ever tell you this, Zach?
Yeah, you told me it was at a Chase Bank one time.
No.
You told me it was at a Planet Fitness one time.
No, it was at a Walmart east of Alberta, Alaska. Going to a Walmart one night, really hungry, got the munchies, and craving a PB&J, so I'm looking for the Uncrustables section. I turn the aisle and there's a bear just scarfing down Uncrustables. Apparently the Grizzlies hate crust, Zach. I don't know, this is new to me. I'm like, is anybody seeing this? He looks at me like I'm an Uncrustable. And what do? Pull out the 44 Magnum, take him down, save the town.
That sounds like the most made up story I've ever heard in my life.
Uncrustables still has me. Well, I'm technically still banned.
You're banned from Uncrustables?
Yeah, not allowed to eat them anymore. All right, here we go. It's a little low, Zach.
Brother!
All right, I shot low, missed the steel. I'm gonna have to shoot again, see if I can hit it. It's the wind at this distance, just shifting everywhere.
Windy at all today.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty windy.
Let's not miss this time.
Yo, you want me to hit it this time?
Please.
Okay, dead center?
That'd be great.
Okay, here we go, 44 Magnum, take 2. Fred just got smoked. All right, it was a little low. Fred lost his head. All right, so it was a little higher that time, but basically that steel comes down to about where you see that thread right there. And so I hit it on the lower portion of it. So basically what it did is I can feel it just bent the bottom half of that steel back, and then the bullet passed through. So we're gonna get one more fresh boot. I'm gonna try to hit it a little bit higher dead center and see what happens. All right, here we go. This is 44 Magnum, take 3. Let's see if we can hit it right where we need to. Golly, the force throws Fred back. It's crazy. Okay, the force of our round just sent Fred flying. Here's his head. So this was our entry. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was better. The bullet hit here, and then there's another hole right here, Zach. So it looks like the round hit right here, then deflected left out the side of the boot. Oh man, that does not feel good in there. There's metal just like straight down into the sole of the boot, but there is no exit out the back. So our bullet hit here, the steel did stop it, sent it off to the left, but I'm feeling inside here and there is jagged metal shooting straight into the bottom of this boot. That would hurt very bad. Technically, the steel did stop it from coming all the way through once I finally hit a little bit higher on the boot. All right, we have 3 guns left. Nothing has made it all the way through our boot. We're moving up to our round of 50 AE, shooting it with our Desert Eagle, and this one should get very close, if not go all the way through, if I can get a good shot. Let's do it. We have a fresh boot out here, and Brian has arrived with the slow-mo camera, and hopefully it'll look cool on slow-mo. All right, here we go. I think we got a good hit. Smacked it. See a few, oh, look at that. The shards are just coming out of the tip of the boot. That's kind of cool. Okay, Fred got blown back, and we did have a good hit. Hit right here, and oh, there's like a part of the bottom of the boot right there. I don't know if that's a clean exit.
Little hole.
See what I'm seeing?
I'm seeing your finger in there.
That's a hole, brother. That went straight through that steel and kind of snuck through the back. And then it looks like I went through Fred. Desert Eagle was able to pierce through our steel-toed boot. Let's move up to the slug. Okay, we're moving up to the 12 gauge shotgun. We have a slug here. Look at that massive mass of lead right there that we're gonna fire at our boot. I'm excited to see what this one's gonna do. I'm expecting the boot to go flying. Will it go through? Let's see. Here we go.
Looks like you got the boot.
Nailed the side of it. You see it goes straight into Fred. Just nicks the side of that boot. Okay, Zach, this is what I'm seeing. You can just clearly see the steel right here. Massive dent in it. Kind of broke our sole, sent Fred flying just because of the force. So I'm feeling obviously just this dent, but it's honestly not a whole lot of damage. So it did stop it, and it was a pretty solid hit, but there is no hole in our steel. All right, so we have one last fresh boot. We're gonna move up to the 50 cal and hit with that, see what the 50 cal does to our steel-toed boot. Okay, we have our last boot about to be set up right here, and we brought the 50. I'm geared up, and we're gonna hit it with the round of 50 BMG, see what this does to our steel-toed boot. Eagle 1, this is Ghost Rider requesting clearance to engage. Yeah, I got you. Green light to Ghost Rider. Good luck, Fred. Bye. Fred. Whoa, huge flash in the front. Fire just coming out the back of Fred. Glowing embers just floating in the air. I saw a big flash.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Means that we hit steel. The boot is still intact. I'm surprised that it's still standing upright. Fred has a massive crater through him. Golly, he lost his head. I mean, look at the size of this thing. You fit your fist through that. Here's our boot. We hit right in the steel right here. A clean, pretty large exit out the back of the boot, as I think we suspected. Also went clean through Fred and then clean through the cinder block that was behind him. Let me feel what the inside of this feels like. Oh, wow. Look at this. Yeah, there's just like nothing. There's just like nothing here. Like it's not even really caved in because it just cleanly went through, which I guess we would suspect when you're shooting steel that's that thin. Like you can just see straight through that boot. That is crazy. So there you have it. That was a bunch of stuff that we have against steel-toed boots. Pretty interesting results. Some stuff got completely stopped. Some stuff just bent it a little bit. Few things bounced off. 50 cal just went straight through, leaving a hole through Fred. This is one of Fred's worst days in a while, Zach. He's not looking too hot.
Past 2 videos, pretty bad for Fred.
Yeah. So we're actually gonna give away the boots that we shot today. For a chance to win these boots, just go to yeeee.com, which is our website, the brand I run here in Texas, and buy something. We have hats, tees, hoodies, that sort of thing. And then if you use code BOOTS at checkout, BOOTS, then we'll know that
They know how to spell boots.
What's that?
They know how to spell boots.
You never know.
Why would anyone want to shot a boot with a bullet through it?
Because I'm gonna sign them.
You're gonna sign the boot?
Yeah, I'm gonna sign it. So
what
it'll
is
be...
your signature worth?
What's that?
Your signature is worth nothing.
That's not true. Imagine like if like George Strait signed a pair of his boots, even if they had a hole in them.
Yeah, that's a completely different thing.
Is it though?
Yes.
So use code BOOTS at yeeee.com, and that will be you entering in to win one of the boots, and then we're gonna put these in random orders for the next, how long, Zach?
3 days.
For the next 3 days, so through Monday at midnight, and yeah, we'll send them to you. Thank you guys for watching. How many Freds does it take to stop a bullet? Coming at 10 mil. God bless America. God bless our troops. God bless Fred. You ever done boot boxing?
Boot boxing?
Yeah, boot boxing. We do that down here in Texas.
Is that a form of box? Like, what is that?
Yeah, it's a form of boxing.
Okay, how does it work?
I'll show you.
Just you make it up, or
No, I didn't make it up.
it sounds made up?
No, I didn't make it up.
Yeah, how does it go?
I didn't make it up.
How does it work?
Basically, you just get a boot on each hand, and then you box, but with boots.
Okay. It sounds fun.
Yeah, grab a pair.
I only have one hand because I'm filming.
Ah, well, you'll make it happen. Let's go over here to the grass. I don't want, just in case you get knocked out, I don't want your head to hit the concrete.
So how do you want to
You
do
ready?
this? Okay, so how does this work?
Okay, well, first we just tap gloves, and then it'll just be game on. Okay, tap gloves.